Greetings, dear friends. Good morning to you and happy Monday. Here we are starting a new week, and this is our usual Monday check-in for our Mindful Motivation for Mindset Mastery session. So if you've joined me with these sessions before, you know that I like to just kind of feel into the energies that are happening with the moon. The moon phases, when we track the moon phases, this is a really great way of tracking our mindset, our energies, and what's the best way to move forward. So just feeling, Facebook's trying to do something here for me. Okay, got rid of that. What's happening this week is in 2 days' time, on Wednesday, we will have the last quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Leo. And what this brings about is energies of letting go. One of my favorite things to do is to look at letting go so that we can be more auspiciously, more connected to who we truly are. And what I mean by that is, you know how we take on roles and energies that suit a certain situation, but then they aren't part of who we're becoming as we continue developing and evolving, and we're always evolving and transforming. So looking at what is no longer part of you, checking in to see, are you following the guidance of your own heart? Because this last quarter phase of the moon is in the sign of Leo, then there's going to be a little boost for you to have willpower and courage and tenacity and really get clear on, okay, this is the phase that I'm finished and letting go, because that's what that last quarter phase of the moon is. It's kind of turning points and really checking into, are there pieces that don't serve me anymore? And what am I taking forward? You know, as we evolve and really get into alignment with following our own inner guidance, our own uniqueness, and bringing our flavor of gifts or what it is that we're called upon to do, to share. And that's kind of getting into what makes your heart sing. What is your purpose? What is your unique gift and talents? And are you bringing them forth? Are you sharing them? Are you doing that with confidence and really aligning to that part about your own mindset mastery? Are you telling yourself the truth about you? So that's kind of the energy that we're in. This is November itself is an extremely powerful month for all of us. It's the penultimate month of 2022. So there's another part of this too, is to start looking forward. What are you taking into the next year, 2023, with you? And what are you saying, well, that was part of 2022 and now it's not who I want to step into that new year with. I'll be getting more into the energies of what that is bringing about in future sessions, but I just wanted to plant that there for you too, because that's what we're doing as we follow the different cycles of the phases of the moon. We're kind of looking at the turning points, the planting seeds. Of course, the planting seeds and the new ideas, that comes at a new moon, whereas this last quarter moon is kind of the evolution and the letting go of what's not working, or maybe, maybe checking in with you and reigniting your own determination, your own commitment to yourself. So things of that nature are potentially going to come up for you this week. Overcoming things that are maybe restricting you or holding you back, or, getting you into rabbit holes, going down rabbit holes and things of that nature. So all that being said, I'm just going to shuffle my letting go cards, because now that we've kind of visited that, we're going to take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath with me now. And just let's see, what can we focus on letting go in order to really make the best use of this last quarter phase of the moon, and really recognize the directions or the choices or the decisions or the, what is it to let go of and what is it to keep with you. And the card that's come up is a sense of lack. So sense of lack is a really important one to let go of, because You are enough. Sometimes we can get caught up in oh, I don't have this skill set, or I don't have this ability, or I don't have that capability, or I don't have these resources. Can you see if that's actually not a part of who you're becoming? Can you recognize that you do have the gifts, the talent, the power, the tenacity? I think that's going to be a big thing this week, is the tenacity to hold true to your own dreams, your own aspirations, your own intentions. Hold true to them and release the pieces that are maybe trying to talk you out of it within you, right? Sometimes we have these inner dialogues that will kind of derail us or hold us back from really aligning with what is it, the truth of what your heart's guiding you towards. Okay, if I ever bring up anything in these sessions that, discombobulates you, or you need some more resources or help, please put it in the comments below or message me directly. The whole vibe of these mindset mastery sessions are intended to help you find your rhythm and your pace at your right rate, at the right sense of grace and ease and peace and harmony for you. And so if things come up that kind of take you off that, then maybe it's time to reach out, to find a different way, to ask for some help or some resources, things of that nature. So like I say, message me or put it in the comments below. I was just shuffling the tarot cards. I like to do 1 tarot card and 3 of the Healing with the Angel cards. So it's beautiful. It's the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords kind of invites us to look at a new way of thinking, of speaking, of swords are like the decision making, but this is like a new way of doing that. And so that's actually beautifully aligned with that last quarter phase of the moon, because it's about, I said that phase can be a time for a change of direction or a pivot, or, releasing the ways you've done things or spoken about things up until this point, because it's like, oh no, I'm going to recalibrate with the whisper that I've been ignoring within me. So just see if this week is this the time for you to do that, to realign with what it is you wish to. Maybe you wished that you wear something, you took a choice or a direction and you're not following it. Maybe it's time to boost your willpower, to reignite that commitment to yourself. And always remember, when we do that, when we reignite commitments to ourselves, we're actually remembering, oh yes, I am worthy and I deserve my own unconditional love and truth, right? We'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to pull one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards too, to wrap this session up. But this is really cool. So the first one that's come up, this is the Healing with the Angels cards. So the first one is nature. So what is it you can do to look at your nature? Because this is something else that may come up as you're working through this week and letting go of the sense of lack and working with the energy of that last quarter moon, is you actually will, and we are all this, we're all multifaceted, complex beings where we have different propensities. We like to be introspective, but we like to also be, outer focused too. So do you need to do a recalibration to actually get in alignment with your nature? And of course, that card also inspires us to go outside and be in nature, to actually reflect upon our nature, because we are part of that whole piece. But in doing this, it also allows us to listen. And when we're listening, that is our higher self, to the universe, to our intuition, to our inner guidance, and celebrating. This is beautiful. That if you think about that releasing what's not serving you, and celebrate who you're becoming, the choices that you're making, the decisions, the Like I said a moment ago about the recalibrating with your intentions, with your meaning, with your purpose, with sharing your gifts, with bringing into being what it is you intended at a soul level. So there's big, powerful energies here. Okay, and one more card. This is my new deck. That's the Liberate Your Inner Truth, and I like to just end one of these sessions off with one of these cards. Oh, this is perfect. They always are perfect. So the card that's come up for us today is I am potential. You are potential. I let go of logic and trust my feelings. New and exciting things start to happen as I am intuitively guided to explore new possibilities for my life. My feelings are a part of the guidance to fulfill my potential. So that's the beautiful wrapping up of this energy. Really feel into that last quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Leo. This is also, Leo's is also about like leadership and making the choices to move forward in your best and right way. I wish you a beautiful week ahead. I'll be back here again with you next week. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments or need some more support with this energy that I've just described, put it in the comments below or message me directly. Much love to you.